think he's got a second and a third generation running that tractor today. It's a 1953 Super M Farmall, beautifully restored. Duke, Missouri. Roger, his son, is running it, and Hunter, his grandson, is up there helping. You having a good time, Hunter? Good. It's a good thing for young people, isn't it? Especially little boys. Thank you all for being out. Keep that boy interested. We need some more tractor drivers. Two grandsons up there. Which two are those, Richard?
We've taken both, and we want Cheryl to lead. You were a lot more fun before Cheryl. Now you spend all your time with Cheryl.
So thank you all for coming out. 1939H, owned by Richard Gene Rackles in Brookville. Thank you, young men. Got another one, got a young driver. Like to see those young people interested in these tractors.
Right.
This one yours too? All right, what's this one? Who's that? Roger and his son. Grandma just waved. Oh, we got a driver there. 300, what year? 1955, 300, which car's ever bought. Nice piece. Hey, Jake. All right. You having fun, Jake? Good. Like to see you young people have fun. Get her on around. All right, got another beautifully restored piece here. This is a 1957, a little later tractor. It is owned by Jody Heck of Sedalia, Missouri. Thank you, sir, for bringing it out. Beautifully restored piece. A little later model, 1957. We're going to get a little early one here. 1941. This is a H tractor, Keith and Doris Neer of Ridge Mountain, Missouri. This tractor was Keith's dad's first tractor. Pioneer purchased in 1944 when he quit using horses. It was repainted in 61 after a fire and again in 91. It's got these nice cultivators and these dressers, side dressers on it. We like to see these tractors anymore with attachments. You'll see a few of those. It always helps to show you what the tractor actually did. Now, we started out collecting tractors, most of us, and then we found out it was really nice to know what they did with those tractors. So we like to see those kinds of things. This is another H. It's a 1951 model. The Barnett family, and the Houston family, and the Hemmerman family. Wentzville, Missouri. Randy Barnhoff. This is Dad's tractor. He bought it in the early 80s and used it until he died in 1995. Used on the family farm. Nice family piece. Thank you, sir.
Well, when I was regional manager,
Okay, we got a special exhibit right here. And as I said yesterday, we got her all fired up and in good shape and running good. This is Earl and Francis Alley's exhibit. Long time workers here at the show, over 25 plus years of splitting wood. You've seen them set up over here for years and years and years. Francis was the operator and Earl was the, I guess, the Tennessee boss here. But this is the grandson, and this is Stephen. And Stephen is here in respect to Earl and Francis have passed away since last reunion. And Francis in January and Earl just in the past month, both gone. And seeing the family and everything, and I'll give him the mic here in a second. He said we're going to bring it. We're going to bring it to the show in memory of Grandpa and Grandma. Third generation to work for Case IH as a mechanic. Youngest of 3 grandchildren right here. But this is a 1947 Cub, and Earl has owned it since it was practically brand new. He bought it from the International Harvester dealership, and Jay Maddox was the dealer that Earl worked for a few years before he went out on his own and started his own machine shop and was in Pilot Grove for over 45 years. And he was married to Francis, and Francis, if you've seen Francis, you've seen Earl, if you've seen Earl, you've seen Francis. They were a wonderful couple, and we are so glad to have them. The minister, I was at the funeral, made one comment I thought was very royal, and that was, Earl and Francis will be missed as much as they were loved. And our community is thoroughly going to miss them, and we are so appreciative of this and all the work they've done for our association. And Stephen, we hope they're looking down and saying thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
I want to thank everybody for coming to the show. If it wasn't for you people, this wouldn't be a show. The crowd makes everything go. And I hope that everybody, even the young ones, come back again next year. There's always something here for everybody. It's a cheap entertainment. It's fun. The association wasn't here, I wouldn't be here. I'm going to try to make it back every year if I can, with the family, grandchildren, whatever. I've been here numerous times. Got a lot of pictures of Grandma and Grandpa, but if it wasn't for the association, this wouldn't be here. And you people coming and showing your support for the association is greatly appreciated. Thank you. Thank you. Amen to that. Give them a big round of applause.
Next up, we've got a little newer tractor, that one, Miles, a 1956 300 utility. It's owned by Frank Earl of Harrisburg. He said this tractor spent most of its life on a dairy farm that took a lot of work to get it in that paint condition.
No.
Still a good user, I'll bet.
Okay, this is Harold Martin, Knob, Missouri. And he's driving his International Harvester Super WD6 tractor in 1952. This is a diesel, and it's one of the success stories for International Harvester. That was started on gas, switched over to diesel, and this is, if you say, what's a W6? It's a standard tread version of the M Farmall. Thank you, sir.
Another one of Mr. Martin's tractors coming up now. This is a Model 45. This is a 1945 Model M. Got a nice wide front. Darrell Hofstetter of Stover, Missouri is running that tractor today. Beautiful restoration. Thank you, sir.
Well, next up we are, I don't know, I went and got the lemonade, but I'm still seeing double. I must have had something in that key. An A and B, owner is Elwood Hackler, and Jim Rourke is driving it, and Elwood is a long time, and they're holding the show the 18th and 19th down at Eldon, Missouri, 17th, 18th, and 19th, and they're holding it on Mr. Hackler's farm. It's a wonderful show to go to. They're featuring John Deere this year, and I think they've got me involved coming down and doing the adult pedal pull on my John Deere. But anyway, Elwood restored it about 10 years ago and built it and doubled it up, and it's a really neat parade tractor. Thank you, Mr. Orr. Be sure and attend our sister show, the 17th.
Got another tractor here, Miles, with a little homemade part. This is 1950 beef Farmall, Elwood Hackler of Eldon, Missouri. Ron Ellis is showing you. And this has got a homemade loader made in 1950 on it. Nice piece. Put a new front end under, sort of beefed it up a little bit.
Farmall A. Nathan and Greg Wilson from St. Peters, Missouri, on 1945 first date. And like I said yesterday, the A's somewhere, they just made several of them, but you don't see many A's. You see B's and C's, but you don't see many of the little A's. They all set with the cultivation, one row cultivator attachment. If it had it on it, nice tractor. Thank you, sir.
Next up, we got another little B. Now, talking about those little B's, we got a 46B. This one's owned by Jim Rourke of Eldon, and Lion Martin of Eldon is also helping him there. This has got that up, so two-seat feature. Thank you, gentlemen, for being with us.
Well, that's one of them Saturday night specials.
Yeah.
Your favorite one and goes to town.
It's your girlfriend in town.
Yeah. Oh, we're looking at the good stuff here. Nancy Ferguson Model 50, and it's a 59 model. Roy Francis from Harrisburg, Missouri, is the owner and operator of this, and behind him is the cream of the crop, the dressing on the salad right here. Kate, stationary baler, not for sure of the year. Also Mr. Francis's piece. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you need to go over here and watch them demonstrate this stationary. And this is one of the smaller units, and you can maybe even help. You don't have the bale come out and it's tied. You tie it yourself. And it is a nice exhibit and a really early stationary. Steel truck.
Next up, we've got a 1941 B, Miles. Nice original workforce tractor. Lloyd Forsey of Centralia has this one. Nice Nice little original piece. Thank you, sir.
Farmall M, owner, Curtis Rachel. I'm probably butchered that one. From Jefferson City, Missouri. Kyle is riding today, and he's on a secure seat there, and he's looking mighty fine. M Farmall, 1951 model, and
People are interested in that.
how do you pronounce your last name? Rydell. I'll get it right next time. Very nice restoration here on a good M Farmall.
All right, next up we've got another A-Mouse, 1944. This is Don Rackers of Jeff City Tractor. It was restored by him and his son and nephew, and about half of the parts are from his dad's original tractor. Thank you, sir.
Okay, Farmall B, the Dixon Farm brings us some good stuff here. And Norbert was helping us with the little tractor pull all morning, helping us back and forth. And we think we had some fun. I think we had some fun this morning. And we're going to do it for years to come. We had to do it on the gravel driveway. The track wasn't quite ready, but next year maybe Mother Nature will be a little more in accord here. But anyway, Norbert's driving a very beautifully restored little B, and this might be Jada, and that is your youngest daughter. Well, good afternoon, young lady. You're a mighty birdie. You like red tractors? You better shake your head right. Okay, thank you.
All right, Miles, we got another Dick Knight Farms tractor. This is a W4 1948. Nice little standard tractor. Don't see so many of those, although we have two coming right in a row. This is Kenny Dick Knight of St. Elizabeth running that tractor. Nicely restored standard tractor, one that you don't see so many of. You see more of the bigger ones.
Those are the kind I call a huggable tractors. They are just nice little tractors. WD9, I got a bunch of them here underneath there. WD9, also Dick Knight Farms in St. Elizabeth. Alfred Dick Knight is driving. Boy, I'm telling you, you had one of these tractors back in the 50s, you had a big horse. And I'm going to feel, hasn't been in too much wheat country. Usually you can tell by the front axle, and I'll explain that later. But here's a nice unit. They sold a lot of these. They were very loved, and they